Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something that might sound a bit clickbait, but I promise there's real substance here. We're covering 9 psychological tricks that can make someone genuinely interested in you. Now before we dive in, let me clarify something important. These aren't manipulative techniques or weird pickup artist stuff. These are genuine ways to be your best self and create authentic connections. Because here's the truth, the best way to make someone obsessed with you is to be an amazing person who genuinely cares about them. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss out on more relationship advice videos like this one. Now let's get into these 9 powerful ways to become more attractive and build stronger connections. Trick number 1, be genuinely confident. The first and most powerful trick is developing genuine confidence. Notice I said genuine, not arrogance or bravado. Studies consistently show that confidence is one of the most attractive qualities in a potential partner. But here's the thing about real confidence, it comes from self-acceptance and knowing your worth. When you're comfortable in your own skin, people can feel that energy. You're not trying to prove anything, you're just being authentically you. So how do you build this kind of confidence? Start by acknowledging your strengths and the unique qualities you bring to relationships. Work on your personal goals and celebrate your achievements. Practice good posture and make eye contact when speaking. Accept compliments gracefully with a simple thank you. Remember that making mistakes is human and being able to laugh at yourself is attractive. True confidence is magnetic because it shows you're secure enough to be vulnerable. Which brings us to our second trick. Trick number 2, master the art of listening. Want to know the fastest way to make someone feel connected to you? Become an exceptional listener. I'm not talking about just waiting for your turn to speak, I mean active, engaged listening. When you truly listen to someone, you're telling them that you value their thoughts and feelings. This creates a powerful emotional bond. Here's how to master the skill. Put away your phone and give them your full attention. Ask thoughtful follow-up questions that show you're engaged. Remember important details they share and bring them up later. Use open body language, face them, not occasionally. Maintain appropriate eye contact. Validate their feelings without immediately jumping to solutions. Research shows that feeling truly heard activates the same pleasure centers in our brain as receiving physical affection. So if you want someone to feel drawn to you, become the person who makes them feel completely seen and understood. Trick number 3, develop your unique passion. Nothing is more attractive than someone who is passionate about something. When you light up talking about your interests, that enthusiasm is contagious and captivating. Contrary to what you might think, the specific passion doesn't really matter. Whether you're into rock climbing, cooking Italian food, restoring vintage motorcycles, or studying ancient history, what matters is that you've found something that brings meaning to your life. Having genuine interests does 3 important things. Shows you have depth and complexity as a person. Demonstrates your ability to commit to something. Makes you more interesting in conversation. Plus, following your passions puts you in environments where you might meet people with similar interests, creating natural opportunities for authentic connection. Don't worry about whether your passions will impress others. Focus on what genuinely excites you and the right people will be drawn to that authentic energy. Trick number 4, master the push-pull dynamic. This might sound like game playing, but it's actually about healthy boundaries and independence. The push-pull dynamic means balancing showing interest with maintaining your own life and identity. When you're constantly available and making someone the absolute center of your universe, it can actually create pressure and smothering feelings. Instead, express genuine interest and affection when you're together, but also maintain your own friendships, hobbies, and goals. Share your feelings openly, but don't demand constant reassurance. Be responsive, but not at the expense of your other commitments. This creates a healthy dynamic where both people maintain their individuality while building a connection. It's not about playing hard to get, it's about actually having a full, rich life that you invite the other person into. Remember, the goal isn't to manipulate someone into chasing you, it's to create a balanced relationship where both people feel valued but not consumed. Trick number 5. Develop emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is your ability to understand and manage both your emotions and connect with others on an emotional level. It's incredibly attractive because it creates deep, meaningful connections. Developing your emotional intelligence means being able to name and process your own emotions. Noticing subtle emotional cues in others. Responding appropriately to different emotional situations. Managing conflict in healthy, productive ways. Offering support that matches what the other person needs. For example, sometimes someone just wants to vent and feel understood, not receive advice. Being able to recognize these situations shows remarkable emotional awareness. People are naturally drawn to those who can navigate emotional waters with maturity and empathy. When you develop this skill, you become someone others feel safe with, and that sense of emotional safety is incredibly attractive. Trick number 6, practice thoughtful gestures. Small, thoughtful actions speak volumes about how much you value someone. The key word here is thoughtful. It's not about grand gestures or expensive gifts, but about showing you pay attention to what matters to them. Some examples. Remembering they mentioned a book they wanted to read and sending them an article about it. Making a playlist of songs you think they'd enjoy based on their taste. Checking in before a big meeting or event they were nervous about. Bringing them their favorite snack when they're having a tough day. Sending a meaningful message just to brighten their day. These gestures work because they show you're thinking about them even when you're not together, and you're paying attention to their unique preferences and needs. One important note, tailor these gestures to the person's comfort level and the stage of your relationship. What's sweet in an established relationship might feel overwhelming early on. Trick number 7, keep growing as a person. Long-term attraction isn't just about first impressions, it's about continuing to evolve and grow as a person. When you're committed to your own personal development, you bring fresh energy and perspectives to your relationships. This means being open to learning new things, working through your own issues and insecurities, taking responsibility for your mistakes, setting and working toward meaningful goals, being willing to step outside your comfort zone. Personal growth is attractive because it shows you're not stagnant. You're becoming a better version of yourself each day, which makes being in a relationship with you an evolving journey rather than a static situation. Plus, your growth inspires others to grow too, creating a positive upward spiral in your relationships. Trick number 8, develop a great sense of humor. Laughter creates powerful chemical reactions in our brains that foster bonding and positive associations. A good sense of humor doesn't necessarily mean being the funniest person in the room. It's about creating moments of joy and not taking everything too seriously. Developing your sense of humor might include learning to laugh at yourself and your own mistakes, finding the lighthearted side of everyday situations, sharing funny observations or stories, being playful and silly when appropriate, using humor to diffuse tension without dismissing important issues. Humor creates shared moments that build intimacy and make people associate you with positive feelings. Those positive feelings make them want to spend more time with you. Remember that the best humor connects rather than divides. Avoid humor at others' expense or controversial topics until you know someone's boundaries well. Trick number 9, be authentically kind. Our final trick might seem simple, but it's perhaps the most powerful of all: genuine kindness. In a world where cynicism and snark are common, true kindness stands out. Authentic kindness means speaking well of others when they're not around, treating service workers with respect, standing up for people who are being mistreated, being generous with your time and attention, forgiving mistakes and giving second chances, expressing gratitude regularly. When someone sees how you treat others, they get a preview of how you'll treat them over time. Kindness creates a sense of safety and trust that allows deeper feelings to develop. The key is authenticity. Performative kindness solely to impress someone will eventually reveal itself. True kindness comes from a genuine place of wanting to make the world better. So there you have it, 9 tricks that can make someone obsessed with you. But as you've noticed, these aren't tricks at all. They're about becoming the best version of yourself and creating genuine connections. The truth is, trying to make someone obsessed with you through manipulation or games might work temporarily, but it won't lead to healthy, lasting relationships. What we've talked about today is how to be genuinely attractive from the inside out. Which of these resonated with you the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content about building better relationships. Until next time, remember that the most attractive quality is being authentically you. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Comment below which trick you think is most important. Share this video with someone who might benefit from it.